Guitar time! I'm Robert Knoll. Progression number 1. This is a progression that is usually done with beginning level students, but all levels can look at this and maybe learn something from this, okay? So we're learning basic chords and how to strum with these chords. The good old C chord. You got to get your C chord right. Your C, E, G, C, E. Notice I spell my chords. I know the notes I'm playing from the natural scale, right? Right? So C chord is our what we call the 1 chord. And we'll talk about why in another video, okay? Then we go to our A minor, so 6th chord, okay? So A minor has the open A, the E, the A, the C, and the E, and then we go to the D minor, which is a 2 chord. We've got a D, an A, a D, and an F on the top, right? And then we go to a G chord. And there's lots of ways to finger the G chord, but I'm liking to come in with it with the 3rd, 2nd finger, and 4th finger. So your notes are G, B, open D, G, B, and G. So that's the first 4 bars of exercise number 1, progression number 1. So it's in 4/4 time, 4 beats to measure. So you first want to just strum the right amount of strings always, and we want to strum in time. We want to establish a beat, a tempo, slow at first, and we just want to strum on the downbeat. So you got your pick, you're holding your pick right? You don't want to have a lot of pick like that. You want to have just a little bit of pick, flat on the index finger, thumb across, so that when we strum, we get a nice, that's 5 strings, only 5 strings. You don't want to hit the 6th string in this, okay? C is a 5-note chord, so we want to practice 2, 3, 4. We want to get a nice sound on that chord. Make sure every note's coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to our A minor. So we want to come up, we want to learn to come up on that chord and then down all at the same time. Sometimes you can practice that by just taking your fingers off, a little off the strings, coming down. So here we have our open A, our E, we've got our C and our E, and I'm just going to strum down, 2, 3, 4, then our 4-note D minor chord. Only 4 strings on this. You got D, A, D, and F. 2, 3, 4. Then you've got a 6-note G chord. Right? I'm using 3, 2, and 4. So if I do that all in time, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to make sure you're strumming just 5 strings on the C chord, 5 strings on the A minor chord, 4 strings only on the D minor. Very important. And then 6 strings on the G chord. So we're getting a nice brushing with the pick. You don't want to do that yet. We could arpeggiate it, but we just want to get a nice brisk strum. 2, 3. Notice my right hand is staying, it's not flying around, it's real tight in with the strings. Up, down on the C chord. Then I go up, down on the A minor, up, down on the D minor, up, down on the G. And you could work on this on different speeds. You get faster, down, just on the downbeat. But counting is great. You're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and you just repetitions. The next lesson on the chord strumming on this progression, we're going to go into the down-up strums. So stay tuned.